Imagine a small town nestled among soft green hills. In this town lived a boy named Luka. Just an ordinary kid, kicking a ball around with friends, lying in the grass for hours guessing which cloud looked like a dragon today, freezing in place whenever a golden oriole sang somewhere high above. The world was huge, yet somehow it fit perfectly into his palms. But there was one thing that turned this world into a gray fog: school. Luka could stare at a textbook for as long as he wanted, and 5 minutes later he already couldn't remember what it was about. His classmates snickered, teachers sighed, and every day he felt emptier inside. "I'm probably just stupid," he whispered to himself before bed, pulling the blanket over his head. One day, when everyone had already gone home, Luka stayed behind in the classroom. In the corner by the window sat the philosophy teacher, gray-haired, calm, as if he knew something the rest of the world didn't. His name was Mr. Rain. Luka approached, swallowed hard, and muttered, "I can't do this anymore. I forget everything. I can't focus. I don't think I'll ever achieve anything. Please, tell me something, anything." Mr. Rain looked at him for a long time, without judgment, and quietly said, "You know what, Luka? You're not broken. You just haven't found your way yet. Sit down. I'll give you 5 keys. They're simple, but if you use them, your mind will become a machine that grabs onto everything and never lets go." And he began. 1. First, clear the river. Mr. Rain placed a tall glass filled with murky, almost black stream water in front of Luka. "What do you see? Dirt. You can't see anything through it. Now wait." An hour later all the sediment settled, and the water turned crystal clear. "Our mind is the same river," the teacher said. "When your head is full of storms, worries, fears, thousands of thoughts, you can't see anything. Every time before studying, do this. Sit down, close your eyes, and for 5 minutes focus only on your breathing. Inhale, your belly rises. Exhale, it falls. That's it. You let the dirt settle. And when you open your eyes, your mind is clear and ready to learn." 2. Live in this second. Mr. Rain lit a single candle and set it between them. Look only at the flame. Nothing else. For the first few seconds Luka managed, but then his thoughts crawled out like cockroaches. What if there's a test tomorrow? What if I fail again? What if everyone laughs at me? He blinked, lost focus. "Catch the moment," the teacher whispered. "You can't change the past, and the future isn't here yet. There is only this tiny flame right now. When you notice your mind running to fears or memories, gently, without anger, bring it back. Train this daily, and you'll learn to hold your attention exactly where you need it." 3. Be a sponge, not a stone. The teacher placed a sea sponge and a smooth river rock on the table. Then poured water over them. The sponge absorbed everything instantly. The stone remained dry. The water simply slid off. There are 2 types of students, Luka. Stones memorize rules and formulas but still forget everything, because it's not theirs. Sponges wonder, why is it like this? How does it connect to real life? What if I imagine it differently? They create pictures in their mind, come up with examples, ask questions. Knowledge sinks in and stays. Always ask why and how. Be the sponge. 4. Chop the elephant into steaks. Mr. Rain brought out a massive birch log. Try to break it. Luka pushed, pulled, kicked, nothing. Then the teacher picked up an axe and chopped it into small logs in 10 seconds. A crack, and everything fell apart. "You can't swallow an elephant whole," he smiled. "But if you cut it into tiny pieces, in a month there won't be anything left. Take the scariest topic and break it into candy-sized chunks. Study for 20 to 25 minutes, then rest for 5, stand up, jump around, drink water, look outside. Then the next chunk. This way your brain doesn't burn out and remembers far more." 5. Water drop by drop, not a storm. Once a month on the windowsill stood 2 identical pots with soil. In one, Mr. Rain poured a little water every day. The other he left completely dry. 2 weeks later, small bright green sprouts emerged in the first pot. The second stayed dead and cracked. Genius isn't talent, Luka. It's habit. Better 20 minutes every day than 4 hours once a week. A daily drop becomes an ocean of knowledge. A rare storm, just a flood that leaves nothing behind. Luka went home and started that very evening. The first days were hard. His mind resisted, old habits pulled him back. But he didn't give up. 2 weeks later he could already sit for 40 minutes without getting distracted. A month later he started getting top grades in subjects that once felt like ancient magic. And a couple months after that, he picked up a book for the first time simply because he wanted to. 7 years passed. Today Luka is one of the youngest architects in the country. He designs buildings where people feel truly alive. And every time someone asks how he made it, he smiles and says, "It all started with one conversation and 5 simple keys a very wise man once gave me." And you know what? These same 5 keys work not just for studying, they work for any goal that feels unreachable right now: fitness, English, your business, creativity, anything. So right now make yourself a promise. Today you'll take the first step. Even 10 minutes, even one technique, but you'll do it, because someday you'll be standing at the peak of your dream, remembering this exact day, the day you decided to stop being the one who just isn't meant for it. If this story touched something inside you, hit the like button so I know we're on the same wavelength. Subscribe, there are many more stories coming that will light a fire inside you. And share this video with someone who's struggling to believe in themselves right now. Sometimes one story heard at the right moment is enough to turn a life around. I'm with you. See you in the next video. You've got this.